Hey Collective, welcome to Copper Visions. My name's Antonio. If you've been here before, thank you so much for some more of your time and energy. I greatly appreciate who you are and all that you can be, and I sincerely encourage you to enjoy yourself for the rest of your life, because you are the only one that your life was given to, meaning you do not owe anyone anything and shall not have to prove yourself any longer. Your work speaks for itself. Let it, so you don't have to. Save your voice. Alright, I want to see who Collective is today. Who Collective is. It's kind of a lot of pressure to put on a tarot deck. But, that's why you're here. So, this is your message. Let's see. Six of Swords, moving on to calmer waters. Wonderful. The Star, getting in touch with your highest hopes and highest dreams. Feeling as though you might be drifting away from them the longer you try to hold on. Maybe there's a sense of dependency that you're giving something or someone that you do not have to, that maybe wouldn't hurt you to let go of. You're ready to make this leap. The Fool is one of the most sacred ways of being. Within the tarot, at least I feel. There's surrender, there's receiving, there's letting go and falling into the lake of infinity so that all possibilities are within your grasp. Wow. The Emperor. You're in charge. You know what to do. With your time and your energy, you know how it feels to be reciprocated, or perhaps that wasn't the right phrasing, but you know what it's like to get back what you put in, and you also know that it's your birthright to receive. Receive what? What are we receiving? Ooh, Five of Cups. Well, receiving our our woes, receiving our woes. So maybe there's something that you really are letting go of, you're putting down, and it's something that you've had your time with. You've had some time with, at least. There's nothing definite here so far, but Major Arcana, the Star, the Fool, and the Emperor, and the Devil, 4 out of 6 cards so far. 406 might be significant to you. That's come up a lot. 406. And I'm going to see with what I have access to in this moment in time. You might have a different interpretation, but it feels important to acknowledge. You are being invited to pause and go within because God and angels have already placed the answers you need within you. Okay, so this, again, you already know what to do. The Emperor wanted to come out. You already know what to do. And so if you're looking for guidance here, pause, go within, meditate. The more you do it, the less you have to. Seven. Okay. The Seven of Pentacles. Patience while we let go, while we grieve, while we allow ourselves to lose the thing that we feel like we maybe needed at one point in time. Oh my gosh, and then right here, the Ten of Cups was in the center of the deck, but I moved it to the bottom because it feels like that's the root of the matter, is that you know you deserve the Ten of Cups, or deserve. I like kind of don't like that word anymore for some reason. Deserve. It's like it's a good feeling word for the most part, but it's almost like if I tell you what you, it's like if someone else tells you what you deserve, it's kind of like it just like totally turns me off. Even if it's good, which is weird, right? It's weird. So what would it be? What would you say, collective, that would be what a synonym for deserve? Is there even one? I'm gonna look it up. Synonyms for deserve. Merit, earn, warrant, rate, justify. Be worthy of, be entitled to, have a right to. Well earned. Merited feels rightful. So rightfully your, There's a sense of ownership that I'm trying to transcend. Like if someone says they're proud of you, it might be a very nice thing to hear from, depending on who it is. But there's a sense of ownership there that I'm calling out and acknowledging that we don't necessarily need or want. Like, you are the one to take proud ownership of your own accomplishments and your own work. You know what I mean? So maybe there's this relationship or connection that wanted to try to tell you that they're so proud of you when they don't even know you. And it's like nice, it's like not a bad thing, it's just kind of weird, right? So be proud of yourself, and then that won't like warrant other people this weird possessiveness or like ownership over what you've done yourself. You know what I mean? Like, what is that? Okay, well, just some more well, I mean, I didn't really Yeah, okay, well, Three of Pentacles and Five of Wands. It's like you like working to defend your territory, putting the work in. You in spirit, that's what I'm getting, at least for this time. You putting the work in with spirit and having to defend your territory. Who are we defending our territory from, spirit? Who are we? Ooh, some reversals ones come out. There's a few though, but I'm only gonna take. Okay, the Seven of Cups came out, and the Two of Wands, and then I don't feel like taking the rest of these cards. But the first one I do see is the Chariot. Oh my God. Well, okay. No. I mean, I see all of them now. Well, it's just a matter of feeling confused what direction to go in now. You're like defending. It's like what are you defending? Like you're defending from nothingness. But as soon as you choose to move forward, then there is the Chariot, right? Moving forward, fast motion, opportunity and challenge. Clearly though, it's backed by the Sun. So this is your rightful place, your rightful opportunity, rightful contract, rightful experience to have. Bottom of the deck, the Moon. Mystery. What is this? It's a mystery. It's almost like there's and the Two of Swords. Like, what? Five of Swords. Mental conflict. Yeah, what? Okay. Movement into balance. Okay. Just coming from an imbalanced place back into balance. That's all this is. Just you taking the time to go inward to explore again the feeling of unlimited possibility within yourself. You're not lost, you're not behind, you're right on time, and all you need to do is pause, right? That's the message today. It's just pause. Even if you feel like there's pressure, especially if you feel like there's pressure for you to be somewhere or do something specific, you don't have to. I know it's easier said than done, and you make your own choices, but you can always change your mind, or you can always say, you know, I need this other thing today for me, and that's gonna be better. And then you will feel the relief. It'll feel like it's actually in alignment with where you are, rather than what you think, where you think you should be, you know? Yeah, a mad tea party wanted to come out of the Alice in Wonderland deck. A mad tea. This is knowing when to go. This is knowing when to say, like, all right, I see. You know, it's like knowing that, like, okay, y'all are on one right now, or y'all are, you know, like, it's not like making anyone feel bad for being in a certain place, but it's like, and I feel kind of hesitant to say this, but like, people only care about, like, most of the time when people in a work, like in a maybe a work environment, they're only like caring about themselves, so they really don't care, you know. And it's up to you to give that care, that love, that your divine right to rest and to be who you are, you know, who you need to be for yourself right now. You need to give that to yourself, is what I'm seeing in the cards. So, you know, of course, you listen to what you feel is best. But yeah, because, you know, it's like, it's almost like I'm talking to someone who has a hard time, you know, telling people to like, it's like maybe you like walk up, you're like walking somewhere, and then like someone's like standing there and they move, but they didn't see you, but then you're gonna like wait behind them and just gonna be like, well, maybe they'll turn around and see me, and maybe they'll, and it's just like, just tell them, hey, get out of here. You know what I mean? Like, but obviously you're not going to be rude. It's just going to be like a, hello, excuse me. Okay, thank you, bye. You know what I mean? And and the other person will be like, oh, I'm so sorry. You know what I mean? And it's like, okay, just say, you know, just say what you need. Say what you need. I fully support you saying what you need. Good Lord. Oh, it's such a pain to not do that. Then you're waiting on other people, and it's like, I mean, it makes you more frustrated and more exhausted in the first place. So yeah, it looks like you need some time to just do this. It just looks like you need some time. Like, I know this Cheshire Cat's like wildin', but like, seriously, the Cheshire Cat knows it ain't gonna do what other people want it to do, or even be like, this is the extreme. Like, you here are a very reliable and consistent person, almost to a fault, and the energy is saying, give yourself the time to live your life. Yeah, because especially if this is a work thing, the story behind this one is that when what is it, the walrus and the carpenter, yeah, they basically are like coming up into this oyster land, and the like old man oyster is kind of like, oh, okay, yeah, sure, you can join us, and then to their own dismay, the carpenter and the walrus end up eating everyone and just totally taking advantage of the situation, when like this old man was literally just being so kind and like didn't realize his whole family is gonna die. Like, like, what is, like, you know what I mean? Don't let whatever energy is like tugging on you to take advantage of you. You're in charge of that, right? You're in charge. Wow, I didn't know that this is where it was going, but you are the emperor. Don't forget, you are the emperor. Or, you know, and this never tied to gender, but this is the masculine qualities. Whether you're non-binary, man, woman, whatever, like, you are the one who decides and says, hey, this is the part of you that speaks up, right? And this is the center of your reading, mind you. This is the center. So you know what you got to do when you got to do it. And I didn't realize more spice would have to come up, but maybe you gotta get your spice up so that you can go and say, hey, enough, you know? Okay. All right. Last card. I'll finish up this reading. You tell him. You tell him. Time to heal. Okay. Yep. Time to heal came out with the snake. Yeah. Sorry if that's not focusing. And what else behind it? Oh my god. And there's always enough. There's always enough time. There's always there's I know I'm feeling the resistance with that one, but there is always enough. Even if you don't see it that way right now, even if you don't feel, or you feel like time is time, it's like what Spirit's saying here is that Spirit will provide you with the time you need when you need it. So it's up to you to also, though, in order to rely on Spirit is relying on you to say what you need first. You know what I'm saying? Time to heal. Yeah. It's almost like you need the rest so that you can actually, because it says life is speeding up. So it's like you like rest now so that you can actually have the energy later to do what's important to you. You know what I mean? So, wow. Yeah. Yeah, it just feels something's coming to a bit of a close. Something's coming to a bit of maybe a halt. And that's okay. Just listen, heal, and learn from yourself, from your experiences, from your body, and do what you need to do. Okay. All right, you got this, collective. I'll see you on the next one. Sending all the love, sending all the freedom, joy, prosperity, abundance, and assertiveness that you need. You can do this. You got it. All right.